Hello MEH parents. I'm going to be showing you how to use the parent portal feature of PowerSchool. First, I need you to go to the MEHMS website, which can be found at www.fccps.org/MEH. From there, simply scroll down to the bottom of the page where you will see the PowerSchool login. Now this is for both parent and student access, so simply click the login button to get started. If you've already created an account, you can go ahead and log in. If you have not yet created an account, you'll need to first create an account. To create an account, simply enter in your first name, your last name, your email, a desired username, a password, re-enter that same password, and then you need to enter in your student's information. Type in student name, their access ID, and their access password. And both the access ID and the access password can be found in the letter that was mailed home to you. Finally, you can choose the relationship to the student. If you have more than one student, you could add their names and information in here. After you've created an account, now you can log in. We can all thank Mary Stevens because she has willing to let me use her information for demonstration purposes. So, I'm going to log into her account. Making sure that I type in the correct username and password. And now we're in. So, Miss Stevens has two children, one Gabriella and the other Henry. The students will appear at the top left-hand corner of the page, so you can toggle back and forth between your students, such as Gabriella's information and Henry's information. Now, the first item that pops up is grades and attendance. Here's where you can view grades and attendance for your students. It goes by individual classes and quarters. You can also view the number of absences and tardies. By clicking on grade history, you should be able to see a history of the grades. It seems like now there's only the 2011 to 2012 year, but we're hoping that we'll have the 2012 to 2013 year updated soon. If you click on attendance history, you should also be able to view your child's attendance history. By clicking on email notification, you can choose to be notified by your email on a couple different options. The first option is to be emailed by a summary of current grades and attendance, a detailed report showing assignment scores for each class, and a detailed report of attendance. You can choose the frequency of which you are notified. You can choose never, weekly, every 2 weeks, monthly, or even daily. All you need to do is enter in your email address, and then if you want a separate email address, you can enter that here. Click on Apply these settings to all students, or you can just do each individual student. When you're finished, click Submit. The teacher comment section is when you can see comments that have been posted by teachers throughout the first quarter and every other quarter. So on a progress report, if a teacher makes a comment, that will show up here. On a report card, if a teacher makes a comment, that will also show up here. Your account preferences is when you can change a couple different things. You can change your first and last name or your email address. You can also choose an English language or another language. And then you can also change your username and your current password here, just in case you'd like to change. By clicking on My Schedule, you will be able to see an accurate schedule of what your student goes through each day. It gives you a timetable based on a color-coded chart, and it also gives you the class schedule down at the bottom. By clicking on test scores, you will be able to see test scores once they are successfully imported into PowerSchool. And you can also click on this button up here to get a student data report as well. Lastly, there's a really cool PowerSchool app for parents. By clicking on this, it will take you to a link so that you can download the Pearson PowerSchool app so that you can be able to log in and access your students' information whenever and wherever. So, this has been your training tutorial on PowerSchool. I hope it's been effective, and I wish you the best of luck in accessing PowerSchool.